Here are top movie critics' reviews and what you need to know about the series Formula One Drive to Survive on Netflix. Formula One Drive to Survive is a documentary series that aims to give an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the drivers and races of the 2018 and 2019 Formula One World Championships. Formula One Drive to Survive is produced in collaboration between Netflix and Formula One. Season 1 of Formula One Drive to Survive, covering the 2018 World Championship, premiered on 8th of March 2019, while the second season, covering the 2019 World Championship, was aired on Netflix on the 28th of February 2020. Want a chance to win a free Amazon gift card? Watch till the end to find out how. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Top movie critic reviews. John Serba, Decider. Drive to Survive is a nice, slick production with plenty of appeal for the uninitiated. It never really deviates from sports docu-series formula, but is nonetheless entertaining. Thumbs up. Meryl Barr, Forbes. Sometimes a Netflix doc hits it out of the park. Sometimes it falls flat, but sometimes it just falls right smack in the middle of these two planes of existence. That's the deal with Drive to Survive. It's right in the middle. Thumbs up. Series cast. Valtteri as himself. 20 episodes, 2019 to 2020. Pierre Gasly as himself, 20 episodes, 2019 to 2020. Romain Grosjean as himself, 20 episodes, 2019 to 2020. Lewis Hamilton as himself, 20 episodes, 2019 to 2020. Nico Hülkenberg as himself, 20 episodes, 2019 to 2020. Charles Leclerc as himself, 20 episodes, 2019 to 2020. Kevin Magnussen as himself, 20 episodes, 2019 to 2020. Sergio Pérez as himself, 20 episodes, 2019 to 2020. Daniel Ricciardo as himself, 20 episodes, 2019 to 2020. Kimi Räikkönen as himself, 20 episodes, 2019 to 2020. Carlos Sainz as himself, 20 episodes, 2019 to 2020. Lance Stroll as himself, 20 episodes, 2019 to 2020. Max Verstappen as himself, 20 episodes, 2019 to 2020. Sebastian Vettel as himself, 20 episodes, 2019 to 2020. Lando Norris as himself, 11 episodes, 2019 to 2020. Esteban Ocon as himself, 11 episodes, 2019 to 2020. Fernando Alonso as himself, 10 episodes, 2019. Marcus Ericsson as himself, 10 episodes, 2019. Brendon Hartley as himself, 10 episodes, 2019. Sergey himself, 10 episodes, 2019. Stoffel Vanderum as himself, 10 episodes, 2019. Alexander Albon as himself, 10 episodes, 2020. Antonio Giovinazzi as himself, 10 episodes, 2020. Robert Kubica as himself, 10 episodes, 2020. Daniel Kvyat as himself, 10 episodes, 2020. George Russell as himself, 10 episodes, 2020. Günther Steiner as himself, 2 episodes, 2020. Gary Horner as herself, 1 episode, 2019. Will Smith as himself, 1 episode, 2019. Daniel Craig as himself, 1 episode, 2020. Michael Douglas as himself, 1 episode, 2020. Niki Lauda as himself, 1 episode, 2020. Matthew McConaughey as himself, 1 episode, 2020. Jackie Stewart as himself, 1 episode, 2020. Season 1, 2018 World Championship. Formula One Drive to Survive Season 1 is a 10-part docu-series that is said to be the first to truly engage the audience inside the cockpits, the paddock, and the lives of the key players of Formula One. The series sees the 2018 Formula One World Championship and was unmatched and exclusive entry into the world's fastest drivers, team principals, and owners, as well as Formula One's own management team. The first episode of Formula One Drive to Survive shows Daniel Ricciardo as he searches for notoriety on the track while the teams get ready for the Australian Grand Prix. Team McLaren hopes for redemption as driver Fernando Alonso goes through a head-to-head race alongside Renault Carlos Sainz Jr. at the Spanish Grand Prix race in Barcelona. Tension mounts for Ricciardo as he faces a confident newcomer at the Monaco Grand Prix. Later, the faces of Williams Racing fight to remain on the racing circuit. The rivalry and animosity between Red Bull and Renault continues to develop off the track. Later, a notable driver for Formula One makes an unanticipated move. What McLaren holds in financial backing, it lacks in actual triumphs. Legal difficulties hit the primary and co-owner of Force India. Lawrence Stroll secures Force India, causing 2 drivers to be concerned that they may be replaced by Lance Stroll, Lawrence's son. At the French Grand Prix, Romain Grosjean of Haas F1 tries to uphold his confidence and calm his apprehensions. Sabre's Charles Leclerc seeks to secure a spot on Team Ferrari to honor his late godfather, Julius Bianca, who held the same dream yet never realized it. Tensions intensified between rivals Haas and Renault. In the meantime, mid-grade teams vie for glory while at the United States Grand Prix race held in Austin, Texas. The last episode for Formula One Drive to Success sees the veterans and amateurs alike vie for victory as the final race at Abu Dhabi draws near. Want a chance to win a free Amazon gift card? Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and answer this question in comments. Who is your favorite Formula One driver and why? Winners will be chosen randomly in comments, so make sure to come back and see. Season 2 2019 World Championship. Season 2 of Formula One Drive to Survive is a 10-part documentary series that covers the 2019 Formula One World Championship. Season 2 will also include every team, including Ferrari and Mercedes, who had not allowed Netflix to cover the teams of their season. The second season will likewise revisit Daniel Ricciardo and Renault, follow Pierre Gasly's emotional roller coaster of a year, and cast a spotlight on the Belgian Grand Prix weekend, which was blackened by the death of Formula 2 driver Anthony Hubert during a support race. At the Australian Grand Prix, the Formula One Drive to Survive Season 2 begins with 10 teams racing to be the first atop the podium. Team Haas fights with uninspiring performances, and the growing tension makes the team vulnerable. Daniel Ricciardo and Carlos Sainz Jr. of Renault leave it all on the track to accumulate the wins for their team. Lewis Hamilton wrestles with poor conditions after a rainstorm on the German Grand Prix, which puts the Mercedes team time-honored dominance on the line. Max Verstappen and Pierre Gasly put their intra-team rivalry on full display as they go head-to-head on tracks in Monaco, Austria, and Montreal. Alex Albon, Team Red Bull's rookie driver, works to prove himself after his forerunner failed to deliver. In the meantime, the Belgian Grand Prix sees an unfortunate result. Tempered smash between the drivers of Team Ferrari. Nico Hülkenberg tries hard to hold down a spot on any team and looks ahead to the German Grand Prix to turn things around. Claire Williams jeopardizes her good standing as second-in-command team principal by betting on a greenhorn George Russell. Rookie drivers Sainz, Albon, and Gasly compete for a spot in the winner's circle as the 2019 season draws to a close. Production. On the 24th of March 2018, Formula One declared that Netflix had specially made a 10-episode docuseries giving an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the 2018 Formula One World Championship and Formula One Drive to Survive. On the 24th of July 2019, Formula One broadcasted that a second season would air in 2020, covering the 2019 Formula One World Championship, encompassing all 10 teams. Formula One Drive to Survive is exclusively produced by James Gay Rees and Paul Martin for the production company Box to Box Films. Sophie Todd is the production showrunner. The trailer for the Formula One Drive to Survive first season was released on the 20th of February 2019, and on the 8th of March 2019, the series premiered on Netflix. The trailer for the second season was released on the 17th of February 2020 and premiered on Netflix on the 28th of February 2020. Formula One, also known as Formula One or F1, is the highest class of single-seater auto racing authorized by the Fédération Internationale de l'Automobile, FIA, and owned by the Formula One Group. Since its introductory season in 1950, the World Drivers' Championship, which became the FIA Formula One World Championship in 1981, has been one of the leading forms of racing all over the world. The word formula in the name talks about the set of rules to which all contestants' cars must conform. A Formula One season entails a succession of races known as Grand Prix, French for grand prizes or great prizes, which takes place internationally on purpose-built tracks or circuits and on public roads. The results of each race are assessed using a point system to determine two annual world championships, one for drivers and other for constructors. Drivers of F1 must hold valid super licenses, the uppermost class of racing license issued by the FIA. The competitions must run on tracks graded 1, Formula A, the highest grade rating issued by the FIA. A lot of events happen in countryside locations on purpose-built tracks, but some events take place on city streets. Formula One cars are the fastest controlled road course racing cars in the world. This is owing to excessive cornering speeds reaching through the generation of great amounts of aerodynamic downforce. The cars went through major changes in 2017, allowing wider front and rear wings and wider tires, which resulted in ultimate cornering forces near 6.5 lateral G and top speeds of up to approximately 370 km per hour, 230 miles per hour. As of 2019, the hybrid engines are restricted in performance to a maximum of 15,000 RPM. The cars are very reliant on electronics and aerodynamics, suspension and tires. Traction control and other driving aids have been forbidden since 2008. Did you find out how to win an Amazon gift card? Be sure to watch again to find out how. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And make sure to share this video. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out our other videos.